Hey, you guys. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. Just finished up our Sunday live. That is every Sunday, 1 p.m. Eastern. I announce it often. Email me for the next week's link if you'd like. Okay. It was fabulous, by the way. Fabulous. And I'd like to thank every one of you, every subscriber, every person who views my videos. It is appreciated because we are a community, and that's what this channel is about. And I am Shelly, and welcome to Healing Truth Tarot. Okay, so we are going to get down to business, and we're going to read on Papa Joe's health. Saw a headline about he's starting a new radiation treatment, which is part of his treatment regimen. Regimen is the word I want. Regimen. All right. Entertainment purposes only, you guys. Now, depending on when you watch this video, 5 p.m. today, Sunday, the 12th, 5 p.m. Eastern, is our Zoom room where we practice uncensored freedom of speech. I don't record this. I don't record, and obviously then I don't post it anywhere. This is truly uncensored freedom of speech with a little bit of cussing if you feel like it. We just like to mind the F-bombs. We like to not use the F-bombs. But you get to say how you feel here. And then we're going to end it with something positive. Okay? It goes for about an hour. Here's my email. Healing Truth Tarot, all one word, no special characters, no dashes, no nothing. healingtruthtarot@gmail.com. All right. Also, please don't forget that I do give personal readings. I don't fuss over the amount of time it takes. They are $44. And you can email me for that too if you are interested. I would be happy to read for you. And by the way, I will never, ever reach out to you to offer you a reading. I rarely mention my readings in my videos. Okay? But I do like to put that reminder out there. Okay? All right, so we're going to read on Papa Joe, and we're going to use our Starry Bunny Rabbit deck. Starry Bunny. Everyone likes the bunny deck. Okay, let's give it one shuffle for you guys that like to hear that. All right, down we go. There we go. Okay. Okay, talk to us about Papa Joe Biden's health, his cancer specifically, please. All right then, just for taking that one. The Hermit, yeah, lots of, as much downtime as he possibly can manage. He's not good with downtime. He's used to staying busy, keeping his mind sharp. Keeping his physical health, you know, he likes to move around a lot, which obviously is suggested when you're being treated for anything. But it's especially important when you have cancer to get some movement in there. I mean, not too much. He and Jill argue about that a lot. It's not really an argument. It's more she reminds him to take it down a notch, and he he says, fine. Knight of Pentacles. So that's a message coming through about power. So I feel like this is, he's really seeing what he's made of for real. I mean, we know what he's made of, but when you're facing a health crisis, any health crisis, not just cancer, when you're facing a health crisis, you see how strong you really are. Oh, the time on the clock is 4:44. Fours are about something that happens before change begins. 5s are about change. So 4s are about the thing, situation that happens before the change begins. Okay, Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is nurturing. So that's his support network. Got a huge support network. Six of Pentacles. Okay, now this came out reverse, so let's read it reverse. I don't generally. Let me show it to you again, right side up. So you see the little bunny handing something over to the other little bunny. Okay, so that's about progression, right? Reversed is halting that progression. Okay, so we're talking about the Cancer. And he's also getting some, he's been doing hormone treatment as well, which I hear works really well. Yeah, that's too many there, Spirit Team. Two of Pentacles, making choices, keeping a balance. Balanced choices, yeah. So, okay, so, and this is important. It may not sound important, but this is important. The eating. I mean, it's important all the time for everyone, right? But especially, again, when you have a chronic or terminal illness, okay? So, I'm hearing cheat day. He gets a cheat day where he gets to have one thing that he's not supposed to have. And that actually keeps him on track with his eating habits. We have the High Priestess. That's following intuition, divine intervention as well. The Magician. Transforming one form of energy into another. Transmutation. Eradicating. I'm hearing the word eradicating. Okay. We have the Page of Cups. That's emotional messages coming through. Not necessarily negative emotional messages. We have the Ace of Cups, which would be an overflow of emotion, but it's reversed. So, you know, I don't generally do reverse, but sometimes I'm called to do the reverse. So that would be the lack of emotional information coming through, which is actually a good thing. He's informed, but he's not hearing anything detrimental. Seven of Cups, many choices. So he's really focusing on family right now, too. He's really focusing on family, making sure he gets as much time in with his family as he can. Nine of Wands, the wounded warrior, fighting. Literally fighting for his life. Okay. We have the Nine of Pentacles. Reaping the rewards. The treatment's working. Judgment. Okay, I'm hearing final decisions. Final, but in a good way. Not the exit the planet final decisions. Although, I mean, that is a part of it. I mean, just his age alone. I mean, I'm 60, so I've been working on, you know, final arrangements myself. So, But this isn't about the final arrangements because he's going to exit the planet. It's more about the final arrangements of, or the finality of eradicating this disease. Eight of Swords, taking the blindfold off, realizing that there is something. I mean, at first, of course, you know, initially his reaction would be feeling trapped. But he's taken the blindfold off, and he sees he can get through this. We have Nine of Swords, so we have Eight of Swords and Nine of Swords. And this is often about rest. The character on the Eight of Swords in every deck doesn't look forlorn and upset. Okay? So that's more about the rest. Resting the body, resting the mind, resting the spirit. Re-energizing, Spirit Team said. Temperance, there's that balance, yeah. Finding a balance. And the Hierophant. Feeling blessed, because a Hierophant is it's a scholar. A Hierophant's a scholar. A Hierophant is it can be a scholar of religion, just a scholar in general, of education. So two things. First off, he's getting the proper care from just the right doctors. Okay. So they're on track with this. They're being honest with him. They're giving him his options, what he can do, and what choices he can make between treatments. But also, the Hierophant gives a blessing. You see how the Hierophant's arms or hands are raised, and there's two little bunnies in front on either side? That is a blessing. Okay? So, oh, thank you, Spirit Team. So he is counting his blessings. He's in an attitude of gratitude. We have the Hanged Man. Hanged Man was reversed as well. Hanged Man should look like this. That would be waiting. This is not waiting. Okay, so the treatment working quickly. I guess it's a 5-week treatment, and he's going to start seeing results immediately. And then we have the Four of Wands. Happy home, happy family. Celebration. Walking into a new chapter. All right, you guys. That's that. Okay, I'll see you next video. What are we doing next? Out the weekly forecast for the next video. Then there's a couple things for Monday I want to read on. I can't remember exactly what they are. I have them written down somewhere. But, okay. So maybe I'll see you at the Zoom. The Zoom room at 5 o'clock. Oh, look. We have the world on the bottom. It's a beautiful thing, people. New beginnings. Okay. Much love. Many blessings. I'll see you in the funny papers.